In an explosive twist that's shaking the track and field world to its core, reigning world 100-meter sprint champion Sha'Carri Richardson has found herself at the center of a legal and reputational firestorm after being arrested last weekend at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport, accused of fourth-degree domestic violence in an incident involving fellow sprinter and her reported boyfriend, Christian Coleman, a development that comes just days before her appearance at the U.S. Track and Field Championships and mere weeks ahead of her title defense at the World Championships in Tokyo. The timing couldn't be more shocking, and the details more eyebrow-raising for an athlete whose career has been repeatedly punctuated by controversy, resilience, and an undeniable spotlight that continues to follow her with every step she takes on or off the track. According to a police report obtained by the Associated Press, authorities responded to a disturbance on Sunday at the airport where a Transportation Security Administration supervisor alerted law enforcement about a heated altercation between Richardson and Coleman, an altercation that was reportedly captured on security cameras and showed Richardson aggressively reaching out and yanking away Coleman's backpack, stepping into his path, and pushing him into a wall, followed by what the TSA indicated appeared to be an object, potentially a pair of headphones, being thrown at him. While Coleman ultimately refused to cooperate further with police or pursue charges, the visual evidence, along with official statements and booking records, was enough to result in Richardson's arrest for a misdemeanor domestic violence offense, and she was processed at the South Correctional Entity in Des Moines, Washington at 6:54 p.m. on Sunday, only to be released the following afternoon at 1:13 p.m., leaving many fans, critics, and governing bodies stunned by the rapid escalation of events, especially considering her role as one of Team USA's most high-profile athletes heading into a critical global championship season. USA Track and Field responded to the uproar with silence, issuing only a terse statement noting that it is aware of the reports but refusing further comment, while Richardson's agent similarly declined to respond to media inquiries, leaving the public without clarity and fueling speculation about what this could mean for the sprinter's near-future competition eligibility, her endorsement deals, and her already complex public image that has been defined as much by her electric speed as by her polarizing personal life. And yet, none of this is entirely familiar territory for Richardson, who burst into the global spotlight after a stunning win in the 100 meters at the 2023 World Championships in Budapest and a silver medal finish in the 2024 Paris Games, following a controversial and emotional fall from grace in 2021 when a positive test for marijuana during the U.S. Olympic trials disqualified her from the Tokyo Olympics, an incident that divided fans, athletes, and media alike and ignited international debate around drug policies in sports, racial bias, and the personal pressure faced by elite athletes under a microscope. The current allegations, though legally less severe, strike at the heart of a recurring question. Can the same defiant, outspoken, and unapologetically fierce personality that powers Richardson's dominance on the track also become her biggest liability off of it? While her talent is undeniable and her performances awe-inspiring, controversies such as this one continue to draw attention away from her athletic prowess and toward the complexities of her personal life, exposing the fragile balance between being a world-class competitor and a public figure whose every move is scrutinized, amplified, and in many cases weaponized by both fans and detractors. This arrest, though not resulting in any formal charges pressed by Coleman, raises unavoidable questions about Richardson's ability to maintain focus and composure under pressure, particularly in environments where emotional intensity and public exposure collide. And as she prepares for what should be a triumphant title defense in Tokyo, many now wonder whether the lingering fallout from this airport incident will cast a long shadow over her journey, both in the media and in the eyes of team selectors, corporate sponsors, and global audiences. Supporters argue she remains a victim of relentless media hounding, double standards, and disproportionate criticism for actions that, while serious, don't equate to criminal intent or a pattern of violence, while critics point to the recurring nature of her controversies as evidence that her fiery persona is becoming an increasingly unmanageable risk to the integrity of elite competition. What's undeniable is that Richardson continues to command attention, dominate headlines, and push the boundaries of what it means to be an elite athlete in today's hyper-scrutinized sports culture. Whether she ultimately emerges from this latest scandal with a reputation intact or once again weathering a media storm of her own making remains to be seen. But one thing is clear: Sha'Carri Richardson is not just running races anymore. She's running through the fire of public opinion, legal trouble, and personal conflict, all while attempting to hold on to her place as the fastest woman in the world and one of the most compelling figures in modern sports. And if history is any indication, she won't go quietly, she won't apologize unnecessarily, and she won't stop challenging every expectation placed on her, even as the track beneath her feet grows ever more volatile.